Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Angelic View Radio Show. This is the show where we help you connect with angels so that you can live your best life. The Angelic View is sponsored by the International Association of Angel Practitioners, also known as the I.A.A.P. We are also sponsored by the Tarot Guild. To learn more about our sponsors, please visit angelpractitioners.com for the I.A.A.P. and thetarotguild.com for the Tarot Guild. I'm your host, Maria Maas, and I am the president and co-founder of the International Association of Angel Practitioners, an organization that was formed to educate, support, and celebrate angel practitioners from all over the world. The Angelic View airs live every first and third Sundays of the month. We are a live call-in show, so if you'd like to call in for a free mini reading or angel message, the number to call today is 714-816-4628. That's 714-816-4628. And please remember to press that number 1 on your dial pad so that we know that you want to be brought live on air for a mini reading. Again, that number is 714-816-4628. Well, joining me today is my fabulous guest co-host, Dax Carlisle. He is the executive producer of the Psychic Talk Radio Network, founder and president of the Tarot Guild, and co-founder of the I.A.A.P. Hey, Dax.
Maria.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good. Getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Can't believe it already, Thanksgiving. And the next thing you know, it'll be Christmas.
Oh, my gosh. That just means I have to put up a ton of decorations. That's all.
And then take them down again.
Mm-hmm.
And then put them away. And then take out the next set, whatever comes up next. I still have my pumpkins from Halloween, but I figured, okay, pumpkins are still good for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's still harvest. All the way through Thanksgiving, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, got the harvest stuff. In fact, some of my banners have harvest image on it still, like the Black Friday one will and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, being that you mentioned that,
Black Friday
that up now. We both have Black Friday sales going on, early Black Friday. And I just want to mention that for early Black Friday, the Certified Angel Practitioner course, which is endorsed by the I.A.A.P, is now 30% off. So it's just $67. Off. Yes, just $67 now for the early Black Friday sale, which will last through Black Friday. So today's Sunday, so we have all the way from now until Friday coming up through Friday. And who knows, maybe I'll just keep it on until Cyber Monday. That's always a possibility. But we'll see how it goes. So right now, 30% off, was $97, now just $67. And it is a course that you work at your own pace. Certification is completely optional. And you can get more details about this course if you go to my website, mariagmaas.com. Maria, MariaGMAAS.com. And I know that those of you out there that are viewing this on YouTube can see that, but I'm spelling it out just for anyone who might be listening as we're simulcasting through Blog Talk Radio. So again, that's mariagmaas.com. When you go to my website, you'll see a big button that right on the homepage that says the Certified Angel Practitioner course. And if you click that, it'll take you to the site where the actual course is housed. It's on a different website, so it might you might get a redirecting notice on your computer, but that's okay. Let it go, and you'll see the colors and the design will be just like you see on the banner here, the same colors that as the homepage on my website, and it has the whole course outline there, so you can view the whole course outline and decide if you'd like to enroll in the course or not. And as a special exclusive added bonus, just for those who are listening to our radio show, if you enroll during this early Black Friday sale, you'll also get a copy of my book, Angel Practitioner Handbook, a foundation guide, which is a companion guide to the course. You don't have to have this book if you sign up for the course, but it's a great tool to have if you are enrolling in the course. And you'll get a copy free, not a physical copy like this one. You can get this on Amazon.com if you care to purchase it yourself. You could also get a Kindle version. But what I will do is, for those that enroll during this sale, I will email you a PDF copy of the book so that you can look at it on any of your electronic devices and you could read it that way. And you just make sure when you purchase the course that you use the email address that you would, and when you enroll, you use the email address that you would like me to send the PDF copy of the book to. And the early Black Friday sale is available. It is out there on social media and so forth like that, but only those that are listening to the show are going to know about this special offer. It's exclusive for listeners to the Angelic View radio show. Free copy of this book, Angel
Awesome.
Practitioner Handbook, when you enroll. So Dax, you also have something special going on for Black Friday.
I wanted to ask you, if they go over to angelpractitioners.com, do they find the sale over there too? Or just on your website?
No, if they go to angelpractitioners.com, they will see a tab that says Angel Courses. I'm glad you asked that. It's a good thing to ask because we are affiliated. They'll click Angel Courses and then it'll say Certified Angel Practitioner Course. And when you click on that, that's going to redirect you to my website, which is where, or actually, do I have it? I might have it going directly to where you purchase the course. I really don't remember exactly how I set that up. So
that's okay.
You'll find it one way or the other, because it doesn't matter where you link up from it, even if it's a link on social media. The link is going to take you to where the course is housed, unless you go to mariagmaas.com. Otherwise, it takes you to where the course is housed, and you will get the sale price. However, only those that sign up during this sale that are listeners to our show know about this and are going to get that. So that's unique to that.
So just like it's on the banner here, mariagmaas.com,
Yes.
2 A's. Yeah. And of course, we do a Black Friday sale every year, Cyber Monday. I mean, we just go through the whole weekend, Friday to Monday. But this year we're actually starting it a little early. It's already up. Basically, this is our best sale of the year. This is the one where we go absolutely crazy. And just put everything really cheap, just like everybody else does out there. In fact, I have a couple of sales, I'm waiting on, like, okay, would they please put that on sale?
Me too.
It's like they said they're going to put it on sale. I'm waiting. Well, what we decided to do this year is, in the beginning of this year, we started a lifetime membership. So we have a membership to the Tarot Guild, includes all of our workshops and panel discussions and Q&As, and you get a host of benefits. You get your own page on the Tarot Guild website, and you can post articles, and the benefits just go on and on and on. And it's less than a latte a month. The annual membership's $47. So that comes out to, I don't know, $3.91 a month or something like that. It's less than a latte at Starbucks these days, Maria. But we decided, because some people wanted a one and done solution, they wanted to be able to sign up for life, no recurring fees. And we made an awesome deal. We created the lifetime membership and launched it in January, and it's regularly $297, but you're saving about $1,000 in, like if you join the guild and paid $47 a year for 40 years, or 20, or however long you were a member. Plus, we're throwing in my tarot by the numbers course. We were just talking about your course, my tarot and numerology course that I've been teaching for like 20 years now. Oh my God. Anyway, that course is $297 just by itself. And so, we are giving that free when people sign up for our lifetime membership. In addition to that, when you become a member in the annual membership, you're then qualified to apply for certification as a certified tarot reader. And it's 2 payments of $67 or 1 payment of $124. We're throwing that in free too in the lifetime membership.
Nice.
So, yes. So not only all that, Maria, it's 75% off for Black Friday, like right now.
Ooh,
starting now. So instead of $297, it's $78 for life.
Nice.
I don't think we've ever been that low. It's like the number of cards in the tarot deck, 78, one payment, right. And we had a sale for our anniversary. This is even better than that, because our anniversary, our 19th anniversary, we're now in our 20th year, as you can see on the banner. We had a sale going it was half price on the lifetime membership, 2 payments of $78. This is even better than that. It's 1 payment of $78. If you go over to our website, thetarotguild.com, you'll see the banner like this right there. Just click on that and you can grab that. In addition to that, you can book a reading with me for half off. Instead of $99.99, it's $49.99 during this sale. 50% off sessions with me, life coaching, numerology, and tarot. So yeah, that's what we've got going. I'm really excited for that one.
Awesome. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah. So I wanted to real quick let people know, because I see Charlotte and Yellow popping into the chat.
There's a lot of callers.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are listening to us on Blog Talk through the Psychic Talk Radio network, but we're also on camera right now on YouTube, live video streaming. Yes, I don't know how I did it, but the last 3 weeks I'm like twisting Maria's arm to be on the camera. And it's been awesome, Maria. It's been awesome. So we are simulcasting on Blog Talk and on YouTube. So you can come over to the Tarot Today YouTube channel. It's at the @ Tarot Today Live. Yeah, just come over here and you can pop into the chat. Charlotte's in there, Yellow's in there. If you have any questions about angels or tarot or numerology or oracle decks or the I.A.A.P, angelpractitioners.com, Maria's course, my course, the Tarot Guild, it's all fair game. Just type it into the chat. If you want a mini reading, type your question into the chat. If you just want a general reading, like I'll pull a card or two or whatever, just type in there, please pull a card for me in the chat. Otherwise, you can call into the show. And yes, I mean, it's lighting up like a Christmas tree, Maria. I don't know what's going on.
Yes, it is.
714-816-4628. That's 714-816-4628. As soon as you get through, press 1 on your dial pad. That'll raise your hand on our switchboard. We'll know that you want to be live on air with us. It's open lines all show long. Your questions about anything from the law of attraction, angels, tarot, numerology, everything that Maria and I cover, as well as mini readings, 714-816-4628. All righty. So what's next, Maria? Before we go to the calls, I wanted to mention the numerology of the day, because on my show yesterday with Mary, we talked about how it was a 9-day. And both the date and the day reduced to 9. Of course, today, the 19th, 1 + 9 is 10, 1 + 0 is 1. And the entire date, November 19th, 2023, also reduces to a 1. So it's all new beginnings today.
Wow.
And it's fascinating because I got the death card as the card of the day. You know, one door's closing, another door is opening. And I got the 3 of Pentacles, the opportunity to start a new project, something along those lines. And I wanted to remind everybody that, you know, it's kind of fluid. Like people think that, you know, when you think in astrology of the dates, when the cusp hits, there's influence of the energy before and after the actual cusp. It's the same thing with numerology. It's not like at midnight we switched instantly from the 9 energy to the 1 energy. So a lot of you might still be processing today and going through, you know, what we discussed yesterday, which is what can we let go of, what's no longer serving us, everything from literally what's in the closets, you know, we haven't touched in 6 months or 6 years, you know, as well as, you know, thought processes, you know, habits, relationships, projects and business ideas that, you know, we haven't gotten off the ground, all these things that are just cluttering things up that we can let go of. That's why the death card. So even though we're already into the 1 energy with today, you may still be taking some time to, you know, let go of what you're attached to, also emotions around things, you know. And then with the new 1 energy coming in, you can do new beginnings. And it might be for a lot of you, it might be some kind of project. Anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. So what's your preference, Maria? Are we going to phone calls?
Yes, that's what
Let's
we're
see
here for
who's
today. Open lines. We
let's see
got a
who's
lot of our
out
information
there.
out. Go right to
Yeah.
calls.
Yeah. Oh, I did notice that besides Charlotte and Yellow, Ridhai just popped into the chat. Just wanted to welcome them. They're asking about readings. Yeah. Any readings or questions you have, just type it into the chat and I'll be checking the chat as we go along. But let's go over to the phone lines. Who's been waiting the longest? It looks like area code 470. Caller, are you there? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hi.
How you doing? My name is Jane. I'm calling from Georgia.
Is it Jane?
No, my name is Trina.
Oh, Chaina. I heard Jane.
Yeah. No, Trina calling. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm
What do you
calling
want to
from
chat
Georgia.
about today?
Yeah. What do y'all see, Mom? What do my angels got to tell me
There you go,
about my
Maria.
money, about financial,
What do the angels have to tell Chaina?
What do the angels have to tell Jana? Okay, let's see what I come up with.
No, Trina.
Oh, Trina.
Trina. Yes, it's Trina. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of what we're hearing on our end, Trina.
Yes.
It's a little muffled, so it's very hard to
Yeah.
make out what you're saying.
Okay. So she wants to message from her angels. That's what I heard.
Yes, we'll just go with that.
Regarding finances. Is that what she said?
Is it
Yes,
finances?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, we're going to see what the angels have to say for you. Just give me a moment. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay. Wow. Okay. I got some interesting cards here. I got for my tarot deck, I got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And pentacles are associated with monetary things, the physical world. Okay. So it's also the Taurus energy in the zodiac sign, the Taurus. Taurus has very good taste. They like the finer things in life, fine wine, good music, good food. They're very cultured. They like good art. So I feel like you probably have very good tastes, and I would think that anything that you invest your money in, it would have to be something that that has good value. I don't think that you would be drawn to just the bargains. I think you're looking for value, and um, that's a good thing, because I think if you have any investments that you're considering, I think the angels are giving you a green light with that. Now, with that being said, you have free will. You should never use a reading to make your decisions for you. This is just the energy that I feel around things, and whatever you feel is the way that you should go. You consider what we offer you in these readings, but you ultimately make up your own mind. You have God-given free will, and the choices you make every day take you down different paths, different angles. But I feel that the energy around you right now is good for making financial decisions and things of value. Something just went off on my screen here. Okay, well, anyway, I used Dax. Did you lose me on the screen?
No, everything's been perfect. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Because my all of a sudden I don't see what I saw on the screen before. Let me just see if I could get out of that. Hold on.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry, I got interrupted. I'm not used to this whole video thing, as Dax was saying in the beginning, trying to get me used to it. Okay. The other card that I got was from my Angelic View Oracle cards. Okay, and it's the card about spending time in nature. Okay. Now this image
nice.
is an image of our backyard here where we live during the winter time in Florida. Okay, we live in Southwest Florida on the beautiful Gulf of Mexico. And this card is reminding you to slow down, take time, spend time in nature, just take time to be, just be. So that any important decisions that you have to make regarding finances, you want to do some meditation in nature. And I'm also getting a feeling that there may be some traveling in the near future. And so if you're not considering it right now, you may find yourself considering it in the near future, maybe to someplace exotic.
It's funny you say exotic, because that's the word. That's the word that popped in my head, Maria. You were showing that image, and I had no idea it was out your own backyard. I was looking at that with the palm trees and everything, and we have palm trees here in Tucson too. But
I'm wearing my palm tree earrings.
Yeah. But I was looking at that picture and I was like, oh my God, what is that exotic location? And Maria's like, it's my backyard.
Yes, it is.
I thought it was Tahiti or something. Yeah.
It was a beautiful sunset one evening, and I was like, I had to go capture that.
That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous.
So, if anyone's interested in the Angelic View Oracle cards, you can pick up a copy of those too. Just visit my website, mariagmaas.com.
Yeah.
And you get a free guidebook and journal when you purchase the deck that you can download. So, Trina, how do you feel about the reading today?
It was good.
Yeah.
I appreciate your reading. I'll go with that.
Okay, so maybe it's time to plan that exotic vacation.
Yeah. Thanks for the call,
I'm
Trina.
gonna look forward to that too.
Yes.
Thank you. I stay blessed. Thank you.
Thank you. Angel blessings.
Now she's still on the line. I wanted to mention real quickly, Maria, that I pulled some cards too. And what I noticed was my readings bookended by 10 cards, tens, and 1 + 0 is 1. So both of those are 1 cards. I also got an ace, so that's a 1 too. It's all in alignment with that 1 energy today. So Trina, she should really, really look at starting something fresh and new. In fact, the Wheel of Fortune came up, so the fortune is turning in your favor, Trina. As far as your finances go, there's a new opportunity, either business wise or just in general, to make money, because I got the Ace of Pentacles there. And I wanted to mention a little advice from the tarot, the Devil card. This is what we're attached to. You see the chains right there, and they're connecting to the people and to the half cube in the center there. Well, what that's talking about, Trina, is that what's going to hold you back from this new opportunity, and with fortune turning in your favor, is you being attached to financially, things have to happen a certain way. You have to be in a certain type of job. You have to, you've always made money like this as opposed to that. It's being attached, and you have to release that and just allow the universe to bring something new into you. So I just wanted to mention that real quick. And let's see who's been waiting the longest now, Maria.
Okay.
And meanwhile, I'm gonna check over in the chat and see if we have any questions there. It looks like area code 646 has been waiting the longest. What's your name and where are you calling from? 646. Are you there?
Hi. Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello? Okay, great. Hi, this is Miranda. Thank you for taking my call. My question is, I'm trying to sell my home, and somebody came recently and we offered them a little price cut, and I'm wondering whether that'll be enough for them to, move forward.
Is it going to
Okay.
be enough, Maria? What do you think? We're checking it out.
I feel like it should be enough. I feel like these people may
I get a good feeling about it.
I get like a neutral feeling about it, if I can say that. I feel like you are giving them a good price, but I feel like they have a tendency to keep wanting to try and see how much more that they can pull you down. So I feel like you should kind of just stick to your guns now. That's the feeling I'm getting.
Right.
Just energetically. Okay. Let's see what my cards say. Okay. I got Page of Wands. Okay. Okay. And this is a card of it's new, like it's new energy. It's it's youthful energy. Okay. I feel like it's all I feel like the people that are you new to somebody is new to this kind of a transaction. Is this the first
it
time
might be them, it's not us.
Okay, it's them. I'm
No,
not sure which
not
end
me.
it is. Okay, so they may be a little bit naive and a little at the same time a little bit overzealous. That's the feeling I'm getting about them, so I would say just now, be fair, be practical, stick to your guns. That's the energy that I felt all along, and I feel like that Page of Wands is confirming that for me. And the from my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards, I have Archangel Gabriel, whose name means strength of God. Okay, and the message on the card says, you are loved and have angelic support. Okay, angelic support is paramount for me in my life, and I highly recommend it to call upon your angels. And in this case, especially Archangel Gabriel, because he is known as the Archangel of communication and prophecy. Okay, so with this being a card, pages of messengers
of communication.
Okay, you see,
communication and property.
And prophet, not property, prophecy.
Prophecy. Okay.
Yeah,
like,
foreseeing.
Understood.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
This
Understood.
archangel, but in this case, I feel more communication because it came up alongside of the Page of Wands, and pages are messengers. Okay, in the tarot. So I feel that you should call upon Archangel Gabriel to help you to communicate effectively and in your highest good in order to secure this transaction. Okay, that's my angelic advice for you. Okay.
Yeah, I got really, Miranda, I got really positive feeling about it. I don't know what's going to happen for sure, but when I looked at it, I got the Seven of Pentacles. So that's a card of evaluation. They're evaluating the offer or the counter offer. And then after that, I got the Three of Cups, which is a card of celebration. So, hey, as a timing card, we're talking as quickly as 3 days, you might hear on this. And that sounds really positive to me. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I hope that helped you out, Miranda.
Well, It does. It gives me some hope. Thank you. I'll definitely call upon the angels. Thank you, Dax, and thank you, Maria. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome,
Bye,
Miranda. We
Miranda.
wish you the best. Angel blessings.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I didn't get any negative cards. I just feel really good about it, Let's see here real quick what's going on in the chat. Abhishek came in. Hello to you. Charlotte is helping us out in the chat by telling people about how to do questions and stuff. That's really cool. Thanks, Charlotte. She called into the show yesterday too. Call in, Charlotte. Say hi. There was a question about angels. Oh, this is really interesting. So Yellow asked a question about angels and her neighbors, and Charlotte said, Yellow, I have horrible neighbors too. I put up a bubble of protection with the help of the angels. So what Yellow was saying is like, can the angels protect me from my abject neighbor? I'm not sure why the word abject. Anyway, but she's having issues with neighbors. Why am I surrounded by people who are simply very vulgar in every way? Oh, well, hey, welcome to 2023. That is basically just the way things are. Everything goes nowadays, So what's your advice as far as in listening for everybody, and especially Yellow, getting the assistance of the angels when they have situations like that?
Okay, well, that brings us back to the law of attraction. Like attracts like. And if you find yourself that you happen to live in an area and that you don't like your neighbors, there's something there that are attracting negative people with negative energy. Like attracts like. So if these people, you have to all the more put out your positive energy. Put smile on your face, be friendly. Don't let other people bring you down to their level, because you want to draw more of the positive people around you. And interestingly enough, I pulled the Queen of Wands from my tarot deck. Okay, and the Queen of Wands is the Leo energy in the tarot. Okay, Leos, they're the life of the party. They're the people that they have that magnetism. They have that positive energy. They're supportive to their friends. And if you just look at the Queen of Wands, she's that fire energy. She's holding up that beautiful, cheery sunflower. She has the black cat there, which lets you know that even though, she's a fiery soul, she is very deep and very intuitive at the same time. Okay, she's very sensual. She's just a magnetic energy. So you want to put forth that positive side of yourself so that you attract better people around you. Okay. And you're getting this is the card I ended up with from the Angelic, the Oracle cards, and it's a card of healthy choices. Okay. And healthy choices isn't just about working out and exercising. It's about a healthy body, mind, and spirit. Okay, all of those things. So the archangels that you could call upon for assistance with putting out that positive magnetic energy is to call upon Raphael, whose name means healing of God. Okay, and this archangel will help heal anything that needs to be healed, whether it's something physical, bodily ailments, whether it's emotional issues, relationships. The name literally means healing of God. And the other archangel that is connected with this card of healthy choices is Archangel Michael. Okay, and Archangel Michael boosts your courage, gives you willpower to stay on track. So call upon these two archangels to assist you in this. And always keep in mind, to stay positive and attract more of that to you. Dax?
I'm sorry, I'm answering something in the chat.
I'm sorry. You're such a great multitasker.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Somebody was asking a question in chat, and rather than us pulling cards, I just pulled a card real quick because they had asked the same question before. So I'm busily typing that answer
Fantastic.
back to them. But meanwhile, yeah, I hope that helps them out. And let's see who else has been waiting the longest on the phone lines. Oh, it's 12:35. Maria, real quick, before we go back to the phone calls, let me go back
Okay.
to the news banners and let people know, what's going on the Psyche Talk Radio Network and
Perfect.
with the Tarot Guild and the I.A.A.P. So, of course, Mary and I will be back next Saturday. It's every Saturday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Let's see what else. Of course, I want to, remind everybody about the 30% off sale, of course. Your early Black Friday sale for the Certified Angel Practitioner course. Oh my God, Maria, I remember when your course first came out. It was like around 2015, and this is a steal because
Oh, yes.
I don't know, all of our courses we were selling like $400 or something back in those days, so
Yes.
folks, this is an absolute steal. I just have to just had to say that. So
Thank you, Dax.
next Sunday we have and I don't even know if you thought of that, Maria, because it's been a while since we
Oh,
thought back to the days when
I remember. I'm trying to keep the prices as low as I can now because we're living in difficult times. A lot of people are struggling financially. So we're so used to prices just going up, up, up everywhere. So I'm trying to keep the cost
yeah.
down as much as possible, and still not devalue myself either. And I want to remind folks also with that early bird special that I'm having now for those that are listening, and anyone that enrolls during this early bird special, you're going to get a copy of my book, Angel Practitioner Handbook, a Foundation Guide, in a PDF format. It will be emailed to you and to the email address that you use to enroll in the course. And that's just exclusive offer for our listeners. Others will get the course for $67, but they're not going to get the free PDF. Those that are listening to the show, when you enroll, you just shoot me an email, mention that you heard the special about the Angel Practitioner Handbook to be included, and I will send you a PDF copy of that. So just let us know that you're a listener of the show. So you enroll in the course, you go to my website, mariagmaas.com, MariaGmaas.com. Click on the Certified Angel Practitioner course, check out the course outline when it comes up, and there's a button there to enroll for $67. Use the email address that you would like me to send a copy of the PDF copy of the book to, and shoot me an email too if you can. You can contact me through my website. There are various contact forms in there that you can use to contact me and let me know that you enrolled in the course and that you heard about the free book giveaway during early Black Friday sale on the Angelic Radio Show. And I'll be happy to send you one complimentary.
Right.
Thanks, Dex.
So next Saturday, as I said, Tarot Today Radio, and then that'll be followed by on Sunday, we're going to have Magic Universe coming back with Sharona Rapsik. She's usually in the chat. I'm surprised, although she might not know about your show being on YouTube this Sunday.
Maybe.
But she'll be back next Sunday, same bat time, same bat channel, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. And she's going to have on the fabulous Teresa Reed, the tarot lady. They'll be talking about her latest book, a tarot guidebook. It's called The Cards You're Dealt, How to Deal When Life Gets Real. I love that whole title. Anyway, and Catherine is on her show Compassionate Light next Friday. She is wrapping up the November series of shows on relationships and such, and she'll also have a Thanksgiving message. I think that show is going to be pre-recorded, so just a heads up on that one. Also, all of our shows are sponsored by the Tarot Guild, as Maria said in the beginning there. We are now in our 20th year. In fact, next Halloween in 2024 will be our 20th birthday. Oh my God, Maria.
Wow. Wow. Goodness.
And you can go over to thetarotguild.com, our website. It's not just a website. It's the world's only tarot social media networking platform. It's the only one of its kind. It's all tarot all the time. It's like Facebook for tarot. We have all the same functionality, everything just like Facebook and other large social media platforms, except none of the negative stuff. It's all tarot all the time. And it's free to join, just like joining Facebook. So go over to thetarotguild.com at the top of any page. Go ahead and hit sign up, and you can sign up for free. Let's see. Oh, and I wanted to mention right after we end this show, about an hour later at 4 p.m. Eastern, so 2 p.m. Pacific time, US, 4 p.m. Eastern, we have another fabulous workshop. It's Continuity is King, business continuity. It's with Gary Karp, who's our director of professional development at the Tarot Guild. So yes, I know it's like a little bit of a head twister there, Maria. Sorry, I'm so used to being on with Mary.
Of course.
It's a little bit of a head twister there, where it's like, wait a minute, it's a tarot workshop, but business, yes, because guess what, tarot can be a business, and a lot of us, I mean, we're a guild. If you're joining the Tarot Guild, a lot of you want to be or already are professional tarot readers. And, we're really great at what we do, Maria, but a lot of times people, they don't treat it like a business. So we're trying to do as many workshops as we can. Gary's doing these workshops that are related to the business side of tarot. And so if you're a pro or wanting to go pro, check out our workshop coming up here in about an hour and 18 minutes, something like that. Yes. And it's for members only. So, there's still time in between this show and the workshop. You could join the guild and get into this free workshop. I'll make sure you get the link for the Zoom for the workshop, and you can join with that Black Friday special that we were talking about earlier. It's right there on thetarotguild.com. You'll see this banner. Click on the banner, and it's one payment of $78. You're paid up for life. That's literally saving thousands of dollars, because the annual is $47 a year. And you're going to get my course free, and you're going to get certification free, and all of the benefits of our annual membership, but you're paid up for life as a lifetime member. One payment of $78 on this sale. There we go. Okay, so back over to the phone lines here. Who's been waiting the longest? Oh my God, there's a lot of phone calls still. Area code 860 is next. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Amala from Connecticut. How are you?
Amala from Connecticut. Oh, cool. We haven't had a Connecticut call in a while. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great. Getting ready for the holiday and everything.
I know. Thank you for your show. Yeah, there's been a lot of changes. This has been a doozy of a fall, but I mean, I basically cleaned out house of a lot of things, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, all the components of life. And so basically, I mean, we're always healing, but I feel good about myself. And so I don't know if you guys see anybody coming in as far as a relationship or a romantic partnership. My birthday's coming up in December. I was just wondering.
Okay.
I'll meet him soon.
Yes, I feel there's an energy of a young man coming into your life in the near future.
Okay.
I believe this person's going to be a hard worker, perhaps work with his hands. I got the 8 of Pentacles from the
Okay.
Rider-Waite Radiant Rider-Waite deck. And the 8 of Pentacles, you can see he's a young man, and he's hard at work. He's carving out his pentacles here. And I feel that this is somebody, there's somebody in your future that you are going to meet up with, and he's going to work with his hands and possibly be self-employed and have his own business.
Okay.
I feel like somebody like that. And I also,
Okay.
this is a really good time for you as far as growth and development, spiritual things. From my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards, this is the back of the deck. This is the card. It's an angel number 333. Okay. I'll read to you the message that I wrote on the card. It says, seeing repetitive patterns of threes are a sign that is a fertile time for growth and creativity. Okay. It also indicates blessings from Jesus and the support of other ascended spiritual teachers. Okay. Now, also, number 3 being a number of merging, blending, and growth, just basically a numerology, but it's amplified when it's the triple threes with the angel numbers. Okay. Threes, there's growth and development. What happens 1 and 2 together? 1 and 2 come together, they make 3, right? So I feel that as far as meeting a significant other and, possibly even a partner for life in marriage that you grow a family with, I feel that the energy coming up in the new year has a lot of potential for that. How are you seeing this, Dax?
Actually, I did not pull cards for Amela. I'm pulling cards for questions in the chat right now.
Oh, okay.
I figured I'd let you handle the phone, and I'll handle the chat, because it's a new way of doing. It's a new idea. I hope that helped you out, Amela.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, you know what? The funny thing is that December is the 12/1/2, and my life path numerology number is a 3. So to validate that, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So,
and that's that
every
Empress
December
energy
should go your way.
The Empress energy in the tarot as well, with a Roman numeral 3. So 3s are good for you. Look out for 3s, and look out for the signs of 333. If you happen to come across someone and meet them, and you're feeling, oh, is this the one that I should be considering? Just pay attention to your surroundings and your environment. Do you suddenly start seeing 333 on the clock in front of you? Do you pull up at a red light and the license plate in front of you has 333 on it? Start paying attention to signs from angels that will come to you.
Angel numbers. I love it.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks, Amela. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Angel blessings.
And we'll see if we can get some more phone calls in. Yeah. So this idea popped in my head to do this, Maria, because I saw all these questions popping in. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do a lightning round real quick here.
Why not?
I just answered Ridhai's question directly in the chat. Nancy R wants to know, is the humanitarian project I'm involved with a good fit for me? Yes, Nancy, it is. I got the 8 of Pentacles. 8 is abundance. Look, he's hard at work here. So
that's the same guy that just came up for
synchronicity. So I think this is a good fit for you. It's going to be a lot of work, but what I'm seeing is to focus on the focus. It's all about focus. And let's see, other folks have come into the chat now. Nilda, hi, Maria and Dax. Oh, what message do the angels have for me today? Got that taken care of.
Gotcha.
10 of Swords. Yes. And so that's
Beautiful.
the theme today. A 10. 1 + 0 is 1. It's the 1 energy today. So one door closes, another door opens, just like when I was getting the what was it, the death card earlier. So the message for you, again, it's what's the old saying, Maria? Beating a horse to death or whatever, or like a dead horse, or
don't try beating a dead horse.
Yeah, I mean, look, you got all the swords. It's totally overkill here. So basically, and the sun is dawning in the background here. So the message coming through from the angels, for who was that? That was Nilda. yeah, let go and move
I ha-
on
I
onto
have
the
to
new
add to
stuff.
that, Dax, because I
O-
just pulled a card right off the top of my deck,
mhm.
Vanilda, and I got, look at that, more ones.
Again with
11,
the angel
11,
numbers, yeah.
11.
1111.
Okay, so you got the 10, and 1 plus 0 is 1. That 1 energy is amplified here, quadruply more. It's 11, 11.
Yeah.
And again, repeating ones are a reminder to keep your thoughts positive, and you attract and focus what you are thinking about the most. When you
Mm.
focus your mind, that's what you're
Maria,
drawing to you.
you will not believe it. Like, oh, did I lose? Oh, never mind. I thought I lost your sound for a second.
Oh no.
It's because I was seeing the delay video, because there's this huge delay actually between what we're saying and what
Oh,
shows
that
up
drives me
on
nuts.
YouTube. And your mouth was going like this, and I'm like, why am I not hearing her? Anyway, I was looking at the wrong camera.
That's okay.
And so like Rid-Eye said, yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 555, and then also 1111, and then Nilda, who we're doing the question for, said
Right.
before you said about the 11, your 1111 card said I'm an 1111.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Talk
Oh my
about
God. If
synchronicities,
that's not
right?
angelic confirmation and synchronicity right there, I don't know what
What
is.
is what it?
The
I
energy around
know.
you right now, Ilda, is highly charged.
Mhm.
Keep your thoughts positive, because it's really amplified right now, the law of attraction for you in particular.
And I wanted to say hi to Noor, Noor, who just came into the chat. Hi, and they say hi. And there was a question from Abhishek. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I would like to know what the universe message is for me. Well, okay, I'm getting all kinds of pages for you. Pages, and stuff like that,
I love that deck, by the way, Dax.
Isn't
The
that
beautiful
cool?
cards. Oh, it's so
I
beautiful.
love that. I love that. In fact, I think right here it's the gold foil deck. And boom,
Love it.
on my screen right now, thetarotguild.com/gold foil. You can go over and get your copy. I
There
want
you go.
I want it Wade Smith, but not, the regular US Games deck. I wanted
Right.
something flashy for on the camera.
Are they a little larger? They look a little larger to me
No,
than the standard tarot. They
no,
the same? Just
same
that
size.
I guess the shininess makes it appear that way on camera.
Yes, yes. So,
Mhm.
this is all about messages coming through. All right. So Abhishek, focus on that. The messages coming through. It's also, there's foreign travel here, love
Mhm.
interest. There's so many possibilities, but I
Mm.
think a lot of it has to do with, the theme of today, that one energy, starting things off fresh. Okay. And so
Right.
education might be involved, research. Anyway, that's the message I'm getting for them. Now we can go back to the phone lines, and I'll be
Okay.
I'll be monitoring the chat. So go ahead. Oh, Noor's asking. Yes, you can ask a question, Noor. So everybody in the chat, just pop in
Let's
your
do
question.
something really crazy. I feel like Dax, I know we usually go in the order they come in.
Mhm.
Let's just be totally wild and random.
Random.
Let's yeah, let's pick one,
Okay.
anyone. I
We're
just feel
do
like I want to do that.
we're going to do a random pickup here. We're not going to take the calls in order like we normally do. We're going to do 917. We're going to do area code 917. Caller, are you there?
Hello?
I heard something. Hello?
I heard something too.
Yeah,
I
can you
don't
hear
think
me?
they were expecting it. They were.
What's your name, sir? Hello?
Ashiel. Can you hear me?
Ashiel?
A shield. Okay.
Yes, Ashiel.
Oh, where are you
Ashiel.
calling us
How are you?
from?
New York City.
New York City. All right.
Okay. A shield from New York City.
What's your
What can we do for
question?
you?
The question, I'm trying to get a message from the angel regarding me and JP. What kind of advice I can get from the angels?
I didn't quite catch that, old Dax. Did you?
No.
Can
Didn't
you
catch it
repeat?
all.
I'm yeah. I'm trying to find out if I can get a message between what's going on between me and JP regarding JP and the angels.
What's going on
You
between?
heard me?
Yeah, and JP is the initials. A shield.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, what's
okay.
Yeah.
going on? Go ahead, Maria.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
see what we got. A message from the
What kind of
angels
message I can get?
regarding a relationship. Is this between you and somebody? Between you and
Yeah,
somebody
we just started talking right
with the
now.
initials JP. Okay.
JP.
Guardian angel is watching over both of you. Okay, this is from my Angelic oracle cards. And wow, all of a sudden, it says reminding you you're never alone. So your guardian angel wants to help you in this situation, a shield. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Regarding JP. So to go further into this, call upon your guardian angel, ask your guardian angel to help you with whatever it is that you need to resolve with this relationship. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I'm so sorry. All of a sudden, my allergy spotted that. Go ahead, Dax.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm pulling cards for the questions, lining them up for
Okay.
in the
Whew.
chat.
Okay.
Did that cover it? I
Does
missed the end there. Sorry.
Does that help you, JP?
It's a shield.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm JP. A shield. The whole allergy thing threw me off. Okay, I did pull another card for
Yeah.
a shield. I see.
Okay.
I also got the 10 of Cups in the tarot, which is, you can see people here. It's like a happy family, and there's a lot of happiness that can be found in this relationship. I feel, according to these cards. So call upon your guardian angel for assistance.
Sounds good.
Okay, Ashil. Thank
Thanks
you for
the
your call today.
Yeah, thank you
Angel
so much.
blessings. I'm sorry
I-
that I
I appreciate it.
You
my
need to take a
throat.
break, Maria. Sip some more water, or
I'm good. I got my water here. I'm good now. It passed over, whatever it was.
wow. Okay.
It was just all of a sudden. I don't know why.
So Nora was asking about Iman. Will this person be reaching out to me in the chat? And I got it's really cloudy right now. Got the moon card. That's things in shadow. Things. It's not crystal clear. Also, the moon card's attached with dreams, and so whenever the moon card comes up, I always tell people, regardless of the meaning directly with the question and in the reading, because tarot is multi-layered, also it's indicating that you might want to set your dreamscape, so as you're going to sleep, basically just ask for an answer to that question, and you'll get it in your dreams. Okay, I want to throw that out. But I also wanted to mention real quick that I also got the 4 of Pentacles. So someone in this dynamic, either you or Iman, I feel it's Iman, but either you or them are holding on too tight to something. They're holding on too tight. And that could be a lot of things, honestly. In a 2-minute reading,
Right.
we only have you're gonna have to figure a little bit of this on your own, Nor. But basically, the reason why it's not clear right now, and for anything to happen or break through or move forward, this holding on has to go away. Like they're holding on to animosity. They're holding on to something that happened in your relationship previously. They're holding on. I don't know what it is. Okay. So you're going to have to figure out, maybe you already know what it is that they're holding on to. And then, just go ahead and, you're going to have to work with them on, that's what has to shift in order to move forward with that relationship, that dynamic. I don't think they're, they might reach out. That's the actual original question is, is Iman going to reach out to me? And, initially got that moon card. So yeah. And then the next question is, why is that? Why is it cloudy? Why does it look like maybe not? That's why, whatever they're clinging on to. Okay. So back to the phone lines here. You want to go random again?
Yeah, I think that's kind of fun just doing it randomly. Why not change it up once in a while? I'm feeling drawn to 801 for some reason.
Yep, that's one I was gonna go to, was area code.
Interesting.
801.
Okay.
I was looking at the same number. I don't know why. I like
my eye
8.
kept going to that.
I like 8. Eight's abundance
Yeah,
in
it's a
numerology.
good number. And it's a
Yeah.
good number. Thanksgiving,
Hello.
abundance time of year.
Hello, caller 801. Are you there? What's your name? Where are you calling from? 801? Hello?
Hey, it's Charlotte.
Oh, it's Charlotte in the chat room,
Charlotte.
folks.
Oh,
Hi,
wow. How do you
Charlotte.
like that? Oh, that's
Well,
funny.
I did say call in,
Yeah,
Charlotte,
you
and say hi.
You told me to
That-
call in, so I did.
It was meant for you to come on. I mean, we had no idea. I had no idea that it was her.
Yeah, well, she called in
Well,
yesterday and we had a cool reading with her.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
The angels want to talk to her
is,
today then.
Maria, here's the thing. And so, I know, you guys always say, well, we kind of prefer a little bit of hint in a direction of what you want. But today, I'm just I'm feeling this so strong. It's not even funny, but it's like the angels have a message for me. They know what it is. I don't know what it is. So I'm leaving that up. I'm asking if you can help with that, because I don't know what. I mean, if I knew what they were going to tell me, I wouldn't need to ask. But they're like, we have a message for you. Let her help you.
What I'm getting, I pulled a card from my deck, the Angelic View Oracle cards for Charlotte, and I got the card of inner peace. Okay, this is a beautiful sunrise over a lake in Long Island, where I used to live with my husband, Long Island, New York, and it was called Big Fresh Pond. And my husband actually took this photograph when he was fishing one morning. Okay, and it says, release your worries to us and focus on a positive outcome. So the angels want to bring you that sense that of well-being, that everything is okay, that you're on the right track, just that calm and inner peace. Okay, and to do that, you need to trust. Okay, you have to let go of fear. You have to quiet the ego and just trust that whatever you put out to your angels, that they will bring you an outcome that's in your highest good, and that they will guide your next steps. So your guardian angel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Gabriel, any of these angels, or all of them, are great angels to call upon with this. Okay, Charlotte. And so it says, release your worries to us, focus on a positive outcome. Okay, and I had an image in my mind's eye before I pulled that card, and it was of 3 bags. And you read tarot, right, Charlotte? Yourself, you're a tarot reader as well?
I'm a very, very novice.
Okay.
I do more with oracle
but
cards
that's okay.
than I do.
You're familiar with the card of the Fool. I didn't pull it. Okay, I just the stick with the bag hanging on it that the Fool carries over his shoulder. Okay, that's the image that came to my mind's eye. Not the whole image of the whole card, the Fool, of the bag, but I saw 3 of those bags. Okay, so I feel that is that's your worries. Okay, and I feel that there may be 3 things right now that have been in the back of your mind that you kind of go back to on and off, and kind of dwell upon, and are wondering about what's going to happen with such and such, and there's 3 different things, and that keep reoccurring into your coming back to your mind. And the angels want you to, when you ask them to take your worries, they want you to envision that you're putting your worries into this sack and you're handing it over to them, and they're carrying it off for you. That's the visual to use. I hope that's helpful for you, Charlotte.
That is so helpful. But I mean, I just think it's so helpful because, again, I immediately felt energy leaving my body, not the good energy, but,
that you want to keep.
And this has happened for each day that I've talked to you guys. I felt a little bit lighter. But
yes.
Don't you think it's odd that I had such a strong feeling that the angels had a message for me? You guys randomly picked 801.
Yes.
And I mean, so it's pretty.
Yeah.
I love this stuff.
I follow.
You can't make this stuff up.
No, you can't. I follow my guide. I before every show that I do, I ask the angels to help me connect with the callers who need to hear a message, and just to help me to have the right words to say. Whether it's I pull cards, whether it's images that I get in my mind's eye, and I follow their guidance, and I use it in my own life, and that's why I try to get other people to understand how to work with the angels, because there are things in my life that I have overcome that I know, honestly, from telling you this from my heart, that I could not have done without divine guidance, without help from the angelic realms. So I'm certain of it. And that, that what they just instructed me to tell you about, picturing that you're putting your worries into that sack and handing it to the angel, and the angel taking it away for you. I never had that metaphor and that scenario in my mind ever before. It just came to me now. So it is special for you, and there's no doubt in my mind. They told me, pick a random number from the switchboard. Don't just go in order. So they knew you needed to hear that.
That's really, that's so powerful. And so, Mike, it's making me emotional. It's so powerful.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for the call, Charlotte.
Thank you so much.
As always.
Angel blessings, Charlotte.
Thanks for picking me.
It's
You're
okay.
welcome. Thank you for calling.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Dax, I want to mention really quick, anybody that goes for the early bird sale and gets the Certified Angel Practitioner course, that also comes along with my book, Angel Practitioner Handbook. It's not just for those that want to be professional practitioners. It's a course that anybody can take, anyone that wants to bring the angels into their life and work, whatever it is that they do. It's a course for everybody. So it's, certification is optional.
It's the same as, joining the Tarot Guild or enrolling in my course. It's not just for professionals. Anybody that has an interest in tarot and numerology as well. I'm going to put the links in here in the chat to my Black Friday sale. And then I'm going to grab yours is. I'm just trying to get it to come up.
I appreciate it.
I'm trying to get your website to come up. There it is, I think. Is that right? All right. Yeah, I'm gonna grab the URL for that and put that in the chat. Currently no questions in the chat. Can we get more thumbs up? Yellow says in the chat though. Thank you, Yellow. So if there's any more questions, just go ahead and pop them in. Nothing there right now, Maria, so we can go back to the phone lines. I was thinking of jumping to the top of the list. Go back to
go for it.
703. 703. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Andrea from Virginia.
Andrea from Virginia. What's going on, Andrea?
Hello, Andrea.
Hello?
I don't hear her. Oh, there she
Can you
is.
hear me?
Yes,
Yeah, we didn't hear you, but we
Can you
do
hear me
now.
now?
Yep.
yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I want to let you know that you guys are right. I did get a new job. However, they lied. It's really bad. The job sucks.
Mhm.
Oh, one of those bad ones, eh?
Yeah, they lied. I mean, they didn't get me the benefits and everything until after I took the job, and then they said the job description was something completely different. But I mean, it's okay. I could have stayed in my other job if I wanted to, but it was just that bad. I had to leave. But you guys were right. But I want to know. I actually had an interview on Tuesday, and whatever you pick up from that interview, I'm just curious.
Alrighty.
Okay, so what's the question?
So she was telling us
So,
about how
do you
a previous. Let me just tell Maria real
Yeah,
quick,
yeah,
Andrea,
Yeah.
just to speed things up. Basically, she was
yeah.
telling us about a previous reading we did, and that we were right about her getting the job, but
Okay,
it's an awful job. But she just didn't.
okay,
She's got an interview coming up, and she just wants to
okay.
know what comes up around that
Wow.
interview.
Okay,
Yeah, I had one on Tuesday. So
okay.
if you think I'm going to get a second one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should I go first, or you want to go first, Dax?
Go ahead,
How do you-
Maria.
Okay. Well, the card that flew out of my deck, the Angelic the Oracle cards, is the card of education. Okay. So, the message on the card reads, "It's never too late to learn something new." Okay. So, this can, I can go a lot of ways with this. I feel that there's a message in here that has to do with, okay, the last job, that was a learning experience. Everything in life that we do is a learning experience, and you take whatever good you can from it, and make better choices and better decisions as we move forward. Okay, so now you know more of what you don't want, so that's going to help you right off the bat get more of what you do want. When you compare the interviews that you have, now you know maybe things that you might need to bring up in an interview. Well, you could read between the lines of certain things that are said. As you become more educated and more skilled, you will find yourself being able to get more of what you want in forms of your type of work. You'll know better what you need to go for. Also, it could be, okay, a job that's coming up, I feel like may have some opportunity for advancement and growth, and that would be maybe where they would sponsor you to take some additional classes, or maybe their own in-house trainings that they might have. So something that has to do along those lines, okay? Or something where you are helping to educate others in some way, where you are sharing information and helping others, okay? I got the card of the Six of Swords from my tarot deck, okay? So the Six of Swords has a person in a boat, and the person that is pushing the boat towards shore with his paddle, and he's got two passengers seated in the boat. Okay, one is an adult, and one looks like appears to be a child. Okay, how do you see yourself in this scenario? Would you be the person paddling the boat and helping the passengers in their travels, or do you see yourself as the person that's sitting in the boat, the passenger? How do you
No,
feel
definitely
about that?
the first one. The first
one. The first one. Okay. So that kind of complements, education, helping somebody get to where they need to go. Okay. So work where you're going to help inform others, give them information, and help them along their journey, whatever that may be. Okay. So that's the kind of work and the kind of position to look for. That's what I'm getting. Dax?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, Andrea, I get the 10 of Cups. It's talking about, the situation with the job you ended up getting. It's the idyllic scene, but the 10s in tarot are overkill. Yes, sometimes these cards come up and they are very positive, just like the 10 of swords is very negative, but a lot of times it's the opposite of what's actually being shown, and so it's too good to be true. It's an idyllic scene. It's too perfect. And so sometimes, this is an idyllic family scene. It looks fantastic, but you don't know all the infighting that's going on inside when they're in the house. We're just seeing it from the outside here. Everything looks great. So that's what happened with that job. It's kind of like a confirmation and a warning of sorts. Not judging things, like judging a book by its cover. It can be the opposite. The cover could be fantastic. It's just like all those great trailers that you see for movies. It looks fantastic, and then you see the movie and you're like, oh my God, that was so boring. So boring. Yes. Now your actual question on this particular interview, I'm getting the Tower card. It's just not looking good for me with that. But a little bit along the lines with what Maria was getting with all those swords is I got the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So there is a new opportunity, and the Knight we have the Ace of Swords, the opportunity over here, and then the Knight of Swords. The Knight grabs that sword, and now he's rushing off with it, and I feel like that's what's going to happen with you. There's going to be a better opportunity, and you're just going to run with that. And swords are thoughts and ideas, so it's focusing in on one particular, like, really great idea or thought and going for it. That's what I got. Hope that helped out.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for the call.
Thank you, Andrea.
Have a great holiday.
Thank you too. Happy Thanksgiving and angel blessing.
Yeah, whenever we have holidays, it doesn't matter what holiday it is, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, you name it. I always forget to say that on the air, like when we're hanging up with the callers, I always forget to say, enjoy the holidays. Of course, we have listeners around the entire globe, people that half of them don't even know what Thanksgiving is. It's, don't celebrate it because they're not in the States, so.
Right.
Anyway, oh my God, Charlotte's still going on in the chat room. Holy cow, I feel like I have angels with empty bags waiting in the line behind me, waiting for.
Oh my goodness.
I have no idea what she's talking about, but anyway.
Okay. I'm glad it helped her.
Yes. No more questions in the chat. We are like way over time, Maria, so it's up to you. You ready to get out of here?
Dax, you know what? I have to leave it up to you because you are doing a workshop today. So I don't.
Yeah, I do have a workshop coming up in about 40 minutes.
And I did have the little throat issue before the coughing, so maybe a little too much talking.
Yeah. So I think we're going to end the show, folks. We went as long as
we'll be back.
But we'll be back. Yeah. In fact, do you want to tell them when you're going to be back, Maria?
Yes, we'll be back in 2 weeks from today. So what is that date? 2 weeks
I think it's
from
the
today.
3rd. Is it the 3rd of December?
I'll pull my calendar up right now. Let's see.
3rd of December.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. We'll be into December already when we come back. So we'll be back with the Angelic Radio Show live at 2 p.m. Eastern on Sunday, December 3rd, because we're on 1st and 3rd Sundays of the month.
Right.
I'm sorry. No. What am I saying?
I don't know.
No, that's right. Okay. No, that's right. 1st and 3rd Sundays. Yeah. I don't. Today's one of those days.
I know. I had the exact.
Stacks. I'm
having the same problem. It's like things are just all over the place, but it makes for an interesting show, I think.
First and 3rd Sundays. Yes. So I'm looking at it now. Yeah. First is December 3rd.
Yeah.
2023, live at 2 p.m. Eastern with the Angelic View. And Dax will hopefully be joining me again if he's available.
If I'm available, I don't know about December, but probably I'm leaning towards, that. Wanted to mention for the Psychic Talk Radio Network, we have something coming out from Janice Fuchs on Monday. Wisdom of the Soul, Compassionate Light on Friday. I'll be back on the air with Tarot Today live with Mary on the 25th, this coming Saturday. And then we had mentioned Magic Universe on the 26th. And Teresa Reed's going to be on the Tarot Lady. Yes, exciting stuff.
Wow,
and then
very cool.
And then we're into December. Oh my God.
I can't believe it. And I just want to remind folks that for Thanksgiving, I want to enjoy spending time with your friends, family, neighbors, whoever you may get together with. And if you happen to be by yourself, you're never really alone. Your angels are always with you.
Mm-hmm.
And, sometimes stuff happens. Sometimes we have to be alone. But you know what? Sometimes alone time can be a good thing too. So, don't, if you feel sad or depressed, there's always help available. Dax has numbers posted up on the site for that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be here back for you. Dax does more than one show a week. And I'm here every other Sunday, first and third Sundays live at 2 p.m. Eastern. Looking forward to taking your calls. So I wish you all, a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Happy holidays.
And happy holidays. If you're bored and you need something to do, visit my website, mariagmaas.com, MariaGmaas.com. And you can pick up some free gifts on there if you sign up for my newsletter. So everything is right there on the homepage. And of course, our early Black Friday sale. For those that are listening, if you enroll during the early Black Friday sale in the Certified Angel Practitioner course, you will get a PDF copy emailed to you, Angel Practitioner Handbook, a Foundation Guide. Just use the email address that you used to enroll in the course.
Oh, your voice just suddenly became,
that.
It took to the end of the show, but your voice, something with the microphone got better. Just
really?
Now. Yeah,
Isn't
the
that
volume
funny?
came up and it sounds richer and better.
Isn't that
weird?
Strange things
Technology.
going on.
Hey, I wanted to
All right,
mention,
Dax. I don't
this
want
is
to take any more of your time too. Thank you for
I did
joining me as my co-host.
Yeah, I wanted to mention a few things. I've been waiting. We should be doing it all year long, but especially Thanksgiving time, this is a great time, to just sit in your abundance, in your gratitude. We all have things we can write down on our list that we're grateful for.
Yes.
And this is a great time of year to do that. All right. So we'll see everybody later.
All right.
I'll be back.
Thank you, everybody.
Next weekend.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Angel
Thanksgiving.
blessings.